Hello, my beautiful souls. This is a personal read. I was wanting to get a readout for this new moon, but I've had a lot going on in the spiritual realm, a lot of enlightenment, and a lot of my prayers and visions are being answered. So I'm been really trying to digest and focus on that. So sorry I didn't get a reading, but I will be doing a collective energy reading coming up this week. So I want to thank everybody for your likes, your subscriptions, and your shares. And this is a personal read, and I do apologize for being offline for a while. And I thank everyone for your patience. I'll be getting to my Skype healings and my one-on-one readings, as well as the YouTube readings today and tomorrow. So I thank you all for your patience. Now on with this reading, and this is a twin flame, and what I'm really feeling more than anything is that there is a sensation, almost like a sensation of being overcome with regret. And when this relationship ended, however it ended, I feel that one who left the relationship left with like a heavy burden, like so much going on in their head, where they themselves needed to do some type of soul searching or to regroup, even to say. So walking away wasn't very easy, but it was something that had to be done. I'm showing that there is a lot of regret. But I'm also acknowledging, and both of you will acknowledge, that there was a lot of love shared and abundant love in this relationship. I do feel that karma is taking a role here, and I feel like things are really needing to be played out. Maybe some type of growth, but there's lessons that still need to be learned. And I'm getting a number 4, so I don't know if 4 is of excuse me, any significance to you or the relationship, but I'm just keep hearing 4, the number 4. So right now, as you're going through the separation, know that there will be messages coming, and messages will be coming from, unexpected bearers. And pay attention to those messages, because the angels speak to us through all kinds of people, and even the animals. So really pay attention to those signs and those messages that are coming to you. There also is, maybe you've noticed, a lot of new people and new circumstances that are helping you to heal through this, because you do feel very devastated over this loss, and you really need to grieve it, and you're really being encouraged right now, and you have that support from the angels. So again, pay attention to the messages that do come through. Also feeling that there is like a change, like the end of a cycle. So whatever happened in this relationship to cause a separation, this cycle it's playing its way out. It's like the wheel of fortune going around and going around, and its time is set. It's divine timing, right? But it will be coming to an end, and there will be a new beginning. So all that has been done and all that no longer serves either of you will be cut off and ripped away from you. So this may be very painful for you or even for your partner. It's something that had to be done, and when the relationship was left, it was left for the chance to regroup and to reevaluate things that are going on in your life and whatever was happening in the relationship at the time. And just know, like with the twin dynamics, that even though we are separated, we're never truly separated. So you can still pull in and send healing to your partner. You can still pull in and use that energy. The divine energy that the twin flames share is something that you don't share with anybody else in this life. So there is an end of a cycle coming, and perhaps it's just the karma needed to be cleared. I feel a rebirth, and just more like a higher level of understanding. For one of you, you're coming into this more conscious awareness, and it's a lot of growth, but a lot of stuff being taken off. So this separation really had to happen, and the wheel is turning, and the messages that will be coming will give you clarity and will remove a lot of your doubt, and will help you to think a little bit more wisely as far as decisions that you're making and the route that you're taking. I also see that, there is a lot of growth that is happening with this leaving the relationship. But I feel that it was more so some karma that needed to be cleared. So even if, one of you is in another relationship, that was part of the karma that needed to be played out. So in some twin flame relationships, one will leave and then they'll hook up with somebody else and they'll be there until they learn that life lesson. And meanwhile, the other twin is going through, their own stuff, but realize that this did have to happen. And our trust really needs to be in the divine, that timing is everything. And a lot of times, yes, we do lack patience. So as far as right now, what I'm feeling from your situation with your twin flame is everything that has happened had to happen. This journey hasn't been easy for either one of you, but there has been a lot of things being torn off of your partner, and your partner rising up into a more conscious level, and you yourself also being at a position now where you're making wiser and more clearer decisions, and just continue to be in that. You need to release a lot of the regret that you have, and this would be on both sides. You'll be releasing a lot of regret, knowing that what happened really had to happen and no one was really at fault, and you guys will both acknowledge that because of the love that you both shared. And that's something that's really being acknowledged right now to me through the Spirit, is that there was this love that you both shared, but there was stuff that needed to come out, and it wasn't going to come out while you were together because it would only damage the relationship more. So you had to go through this separation in order for these things to be brought down and teared down. And a veil was actually removed because one of you has moved into a higher consciousness level. So I hope it does clear up as far as, what's going on right now with your relationship. And again, I keep getting the number 4. So pay attention, be clear with a lot of the messages that you will be receiving. And, you may even receive messages from, random people. So continue to be strong, be brave, shine love and light, and remember that you're always connected. I know I also pulled 2 cards from the angel, Whispers of the Angels. And this one is just appreciate the moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. And again, it's basically, right now, just enjoy this moment. Even though you are in separation, try to find the love and the peace in that moment, and continue to grow in your spiritual self and blossom into the woman that God has intended you to be. And so the second card that I pulled is look at your pattern in relationship. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. So if there was a reason why the separation occurred, maybe, one of you has a pattern. And, sometimes when we feel we're getting too close to someone, we tend to push them away, which is a pattern. And it just shows an area of our life where we need healing, where we reject people before they reject themselves. So this is just an example. And it may be one of you does have that pattern. Maybe after so many years, you can't stay in a relationship. Or maybe during the course of your relationship, you've noticed this pattern in yourself or in your partner. So it's just, this card is just reminding you to look at those patterns that you have in those relationships, kind of bring those up to the surface and kind of deal with them, so that when you guys do come back together, your way of thinking is dramatically changed. So get some inner strength and recognize, and this could also be what your partner is going through right now, is coming into some type of a realization, because I do see a higher level of understanding and consciousness that one of you has reached. So I hope this has given you the answer that you're looking for. If any questions or concerns, go ahead and email me. And I thank you. I thank all of you for your sweet notes and all of your encouragement as I've been going through my own little spiritual growth spurt over here. And I'm back. So have a blessed day and wonderful things coming with this new moon. This black moon was amazing and it's still beautiful. And I can feel the energy of this new beginning and the change. There's love all around. So continue to let that love radiate through you and be that being of love and light and harmony to the world. Namaste.